Hey guys, Coach Kurt. So I had a request about batons, specifically expandable batons and what I recommend to carry. This is based on my time as a field training officer and a control tactics and use of force instructor. And of course that covers baton and pepper spray and taser, yada, yada. All right, I hope you enjoy.
The Monadnock is a healthier, thicker, more stout baton than the Asp, and its majority of them are not friction lock, and that's the two big categories: a friction lock and a button release. I prefer a button release, so you don't have to slam it down on the cement. Here's an example of an Asp, and Asp has got a decent end tip or striking tip, but from years of training and closing it on the cement, it could get gnarled up and you start collecting DNA when you strike, and that's not necessarily a good thing. The Monadnock, majority of them, have the safety tip. This is the one that I carry on duty. It's a 26-inch. The length is a personal choice. If you're a Filipino martial artist or more of a stick fighter, they say put your arm out, and the baton should be between armpit and bent wrist, like where my watch is. That's neither here or there. I just go with a 26-inch Asp because I like to have the extra reach. Again, I'm old school, before tasers were even around, so that's another reason I love the baton. I think they're a great tool. The push button is great because you don't have to slam it on the cement. It's less intimidating. Again, with the safety tip on the Monadnock, it's not weighted, it's just a safety tip. It's not going to take anything away from your strike, but it's going to sink in and it's going to be an effective strike. Again, the Monadnock, that's my first choice. Here's a good example of an old school Monadnock. I don't even think they make this model anymore. This was my first Monadnock after I was issued an Asp from my first academy. It's a side button release. Like I said, I don't even think they make them anymore. This is a Koga stick, also known as a Yawara stick. That's a duty model. You put this in your back pocket. I carry this one in my outer vest. Same striking philosophy. Graham v. Connor, objectively reasonable. Same striking philosophy as a regular baton. If you see, I've got my Monadnock baton. What are the areas you should or shouldn't strike? Same major muscle groups and everything like that. You're not striking to the head. Sometimes people, when I've trained them with these, want to ice pick strike to the head. Great for self-defense, life and death situation. Not something you would do in a normal arrest. These are great because they're the size of a lot of the flashlights today. This is also one I carry on duty and can be used as a implement for striking and hooking and pulling down and so forth. This is the, I think the SD2. This is also a Koga stick, but it's more of a detective model or a special agent model. You can see the size. I always carry something like this off duty in my pocket. I'm a big component of carrying off-duty firearm, but you should have other things. I have a pepper spray and I have a baton with me. You should have continuum of force options, just like you would on duty. Not suggesting in any way, shape, or form you'd get involved in anything off-duty, but you know, shit happens, so have something with you. That pretty much wraps it up. If you have any questions about batons, or if you want to say, well, I prefer this model over that model, great. Some rule of thumb, this one here is a featherweight. Don't recommend carrying featherweights as a patrol officer. They're great for detectives or special agents. A lot of them don't carry regularly anyway. I knew a special agent who carried her taser on her ankle, which was pretty cool, but that was before we got the new tasers that are bigger and thicker and bulkier, the 26P. So you don't see special agents carrying batons anymore unless it's like they're going out on a grow or a search warrant on a house and they have their tack vest on. Then they'd have all that crap. In that case, you should just carry a regular baton. End caps on batons. This is a Hindi end cap. They're great for catch, when you're pulling it from your holster. This here is a DT nubbin. They don't even make it anymore. It's from King County. The founder that founded a wrestling control tactics out of Washington. I got this when I was in Chelan County, and that was early 2000s. post to 9/11. I got this Chelan County Regional Justice Center. Like I said, they didn't make anymore, but that was a great little end cap. They have stuff like that on the market. This one's an asp. Anyway, I think I'm running on, going on 6 minutes. You get the idea. If you have any questions, or if you want to train baton more, or especially with these Yawara sticks, I'm a huge fan of those. I used to carry one when I was a corrections deputy, because when you were in a jail cell, you didn't have room to be swinging a full-size baton. It would be chipping on the walls and bouncing off the walls. I always just carried a Yawara stick and didn't even carry a regular baton. All right, guys, call me if you have any questions. Take care.
Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean shenanigans? Oh! You're talking about shenanigans, right?
Put those away!
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.